afternoon, everybody.
Ma'am.
So today it's your surprise speaking test. Okay? जैसे आप 1-to-1 सेशंस देते हो टीचर्स को, अलग अलग ट्रेनर्स को, इसी तरह से आज आप ओपन स्पीकिंग देने वाले हैं. I would like to ask a few questions related to part 1, 2 and 3. Okay? So are you ready for that? Good. आवाज नहीं आई मुझे. Are you ready for that?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay. So firstly, I would like to ask question from Prajwal. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Prajwal, where do you come from?
I belong to Saharanpur, Uttar Pradesh. It's a very nice city and it's famous for its woodwork. As the artists who done the woodwork there are very famous. If anyone visits Saharanpur, he must see the wood market as it's famous in its surrounding.
Okay, Prajwal, is there anything you don't like about your city?
There are numerous things that I don't like about my city, as the people are not very gentle and they didn't follow rules also. Sometimes they also behave in a very bad manner. So I don't like that thing in my.
Okay. So the next question. Yes. Mehak. This is very simple question. What technology do you often use? Computer or cell phone?
Well, I mostly prefer to use my mobile phone because it is just like a mini computer for me, as all the things which I have to do I can easily do in my mobile phone.
Is technology important in your life?
Definitely yes, as nowadays technology plays a crucial role in every person's life. All the people who want to do any work, he or she can do any work with the use of technology, like people can do shopping and other recreational activities by using the technology like their mobile phones and laptops.
Okay. So next from Ashit. Yes, Ashit, do you like singing?
Well, yes, I like singing, but mostly I prefer to sing alone, as my voice is not that good.
Okay. Who is your favorite singer?
Well, my favorite singer is Drake, and I used to listen most of his songs.
Okay. Please sit. And the next one is from Tarun. Tarun is laughing over there. Okay.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. What kind of public transportation do you usually take?
In my daily routine, I take public transport is bus because it is very convenient for me to one place to another place, and also it is very cheaper as compared to private automobiles. So most of the time I travel by public transport.
Okay, Tarun, did you take public transportation when you were a kid?
Yes, ma'am. As I remember, when I was child, that time my mother used to travel in public transport. So it is very, and also he told me many benefits of public transport. Like it is very eco-friendly for our nature, and also take part in control the pollution.
Okay, Tarun, only 2 to 3 sentences are required in part 1.
Okay.
Okay. So the next one is very interesting question, which I'll be asking from Manishka because she always comes late. Okay. Manishka, do you like getting up early in the morning?
Well, as I am a night owl, I don't like to wake up in the morning. As I like to prefer to do all my work in the night time. So I don't think I am a morning person.
Okay, that's why you always come late into the class. Okay. Are there any differences between what you do in the morning now and what you did in the past?
Yes, of course, there is a huge difference which I do now in the morning and which I do in the past. As compared to now, at times I have to attend my classes and I have to wake up early. But in the last year, when there is lockdown particularly, so I have to keep myself in my home. So on that note, I like to prefer to do some yoga activities on my home to keep myself fit.
Okay, thank you. So the next question I'll ask from Neet. Yes. Neet, what do you usually do on your birthday?
Well, I usually plan to celebrate my birthday with my family members.
Okay. So, do you think it is important for you to celebrate your birthday?
Yes, it is important for me to celebrate my birthday because it is the day when we born, and I like to celebrate it in a very great manner.
Okay. So the next question, the last question. Yes, Mayank. Mayank, do you often read books?
Well, yes, I love to read books, and it's my favorite hobby. And I've read many books such as Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. And sometimes I also like to read thriller novels.
And what do you prefer, reading books and watching movies?
I prefer both of them. They both have their own significance, and watching movies has its own importance because in movies we can see the moving figures, but in books we have to read.
Okay. So Abhinav is left here. Yes, Abhinav. Do you like sports activities?
Yes, I do like sports activities, and I am very much interested in playing tennis and badminton.
Okay, speak a little louder. What kind of games do you expect to watch in the future?
Well, I have a keen interest in watching tennis because my favorite player is Roger Federer, which I love to watch.
Okay, thank you. So अभी आप में से ही I'll be selecting a candidate, a student for part 2. Yes, मोनिष्का. And आप में से ही कोई एक student मोनिष्का को क्यू कार्ड देगा अभी, right now. कोई भी क्यू कार्ड आप दे सकते हैं मोनिष्का को on the spot. This will be not any fake video. It will be like original one.
Describe
Okay.
something that surprised you.
Can you please give me the question?
What it was when it was, and explain how you felt.
Yes, speak a little louder, Vineet. Please repeat your cue card. Yes, of course. You can come.
Describe
Yes.
something that surprised you.
So the cue card is describe something that surprised you.
What it was when and then why you think it was a surprise, and explain how you felt.
Can you please repeat the last line?
Explain how you felt.
Okay, Manishka, your 1 minute preparation time starts now.
Because you are
Yes, Manishka, time's up. Now you can start. Yes.
Well, I think everyone loves surprises, even though I also love surprises. Even I give surprises to someone or I receive some surprise. Here I want to talk about a surprise which I have received on my last birthday. As my last birthday is 18th birthday, so I think that was one of my specialist birthday that I have to plan and want to celebrate. But on my last birthday, I was not that much excited or interested to celebrate that, even though my family somehow managed to make that excitement in me. So on that note, we had planned to go on a dinner with my family member and just completed my day with just a simple note. But when I take a step out of my home, Then my family take me to a restaurant where they have arranged a party for me, and there are a lot of my friends and few relatives present there, where I feel very surprised and mesmerized by seeing the plan of my parents, and also got awestruck moment for me because my parents has planned that much thing for me, and I think my parents played a role model for me, and has a great role of there in my life. So when they planned a surprise for me, I felt very amazing, as it's my birthday and there are all of my favorite friends and relatives are present. So I think their presence also means a lot of me, and everyone gifted me some kind of very suspicious gift, and also some gift me bouquets, chocolates, and also my aunt make a homemade cake which I love eating always. And here I want to talk about my grandmother also, who gifted me a gold ring as a ritual. So I think on this note my birthday went very good, and also on the last time we had played some games and we have danced a lot with my families. Lastly, I would like to thanks to my parents for that surprise, that how they managed to arrange this and how they want me to make it feel special.
Okay, firstly to give her a big round of applause. This is not as much easy as you guys think, है ना? वहाँ पे बैठना बहुत easy है, but यहाँ पे आके क्यू कार्ड्स उठाना सबके सामने, it's not an easy task. So very good, Manishka. Okay, now I would like to ask the follow-up questions, and the question is, what are some things that made you feel happy?
Well, I think I am a kind of a person who like to face happiness in all of the things. Like every little things matter to me a lot, and I find happiness in everything, whether spending some time with my family members or my friends.
Okay, so the next question, Mehak aapse, how would you define happiness?
There are a lot of ways by which people can be happy every time, and
Yes, explain it. You can take the help of examples. Examples like आपको कभी surprise मिला हो आपके parents की तरफ से, कोई gift मिला हो and you were happy at that time. You can add on any example to elaborate your answer.
yes, I remember that when I was in the 10th grade, that time I made a wish to my father that I want that dress, but on the spot my father refused me as they have not proper amount of money. But after some days he bought that dress for me. At that time I was very surprised and over the moon because it was my favorite dress.
Okay, so you were telling about the moment, है ना? So you just have to conclude your answer and define happiness. My question is, how would you define happiness? You can take the help of examples, but after concluding your answer, you just have to come out at your keyword. Keyword is define happiness. ठीक है? तो जो भी आपका आंसर है, एग्जाम्पल आपने दिया है, बट स्टिल आपको वापस वहीं पे आना है कि आप हैप्पीनेस को कैसे डिफाइन करते हैं, आपके लिए हैप्पीनेस क्या है. ठीक है? ओके, सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. यस, प्रज्वल, do you think artistic activities can make people happy?
Yes, of course, artistic things can make a person happy, as if a person is an artist and he makes paintings. So whenever he makes a new painting or creates something that is new and unique, it makes him feel very happy and satisfied. In fact, the person who came to buy it also feels happy at that time if he has an interest in paintings also.
Okay, so that's it for today, and your speaking test is over. Now clap for yourself. Happy birthday.